That was quite an intense episode.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty intense episode.
Quite emotionally heavy in that one.
Yeah, that was pretty emotionally heavy.
Pretty depressing, huh?
Yeah.
Christine, yeah.
How long was it?
So the universe just ended, yeah?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But it started in
so many
practically
ways.
the same way as the Doctor Strange movie as well, with the whole car, like...
Yeah, except that from that point on, everything was different.
No, already from
Come on,
that point, it was already
crazy.
broken.
Yeah.
Because
How
the
much
car
did I
was there,
miss?
but
So you
Christine was not in the car.
You missed about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Only
You
3
missed too
minutes.
much, Yeah.
Yeah, Christine was not in the car in the original one.
Mm.
She survived the entire time.
Yeah, it was Doctor Strange who got injured. Yeah.
He broke his hand.
The hands, yeah.
Instead of his
in-
hands this
yeah.
time,
Yeah.
the heart. His heart. He
Yeah.
lost his
Yeah,
heart.
this time it's the heart.
Oh, I lost his heart. Oh.
Yeah.
Which
because of
means
the
death of Christine Palmer.
Yeah. They call it the absolute point in time, right?
Good point. Yeah.
That you could never change. But he tried to change it.
Tried to change it, and he changed it in the end.
So this what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands, right?
Mm.
And so the changes are drastic.
Yeah.
Because he changed absolute point.
Yeah, because he changed
destroyed
the
whole-
absolute point, yeah.
Whole,
Yeah.
destroy the whole
yeah.
timeline going forward.
But it seems like it's also foreshadowing what might happen in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, it's definitely a lead into the Multiverse of Madness, the way it's set up.
Yeah, because if you watch a trailer of this new Spider-Man movie, you know that he also does a spell that he shouldn't be doing. And Wong again also said do not use it.
Mm,
Like, do not use a spell. And what does he do? He just uses
but
a
he
spell.
used it.
This is an interesting thing though, like the fact that he was split in two, by the ancient one.
Yeah, split him in two.
But this is different because it's
No,
like
it's
two
not really
on the same
two,
universe.
It's like
It's two different timelines on
two
the same
timelines.
universe.
in the same universe.
That's why it's confusing because normally you would say one on each universe, but this is like two
Yeah.
on the
Really
same.
the same. Yeah.
Two
the same
timelines in the same
universe.
universe. That's
Yes,
crazy.
so effectively that split just changed two different timelines on that same one timeline.
Yeah,
So if
Yeah.
you consider that, that would be a Nexus event.
you would.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you would think they're essentially like two of Stranger's variants, but they coexist in the same universe.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah,
Oh, variants.
two
Yeah.
two different tangents on the
So
timeline.
They practically create a
They're the same
Nexus
person,
event,
I guess.
and they're two variants of the same person. Just one
Two
had
variants?
one choice, one had the other choice.
Exactly, two variants, but pretty much the same person. One's evil in the one timeline, and the other one's a good one.
But not exactly evil, per se, as what even the Ancient One said.
Misguided?
Yeah, misguided, confused, lost someone that he really cared deeply about, so...
Christine, yeah.
Christine, yeah.
Hi. Yeah. So,
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
I think that's
My
what they
Miss
said
Sim
about the
crashed,
whole
yeah.
thing, yeah. Like, love could drive people to madness.
Well, there's a line. There's a
That's
line
right.
in there which I think what was it? There's fine line between delusion and
and devotion.
devotion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so in the end,
Yeah. But-
he completely lost it.
What he did, he changed
Yeah.
absolute point. He changed absolute point, which means
You destroy the universe.
because of the chaos going forward in the universe. And
Yeah, and it's
it
also
leads
the
on to the
first- yeah.
multiverse of madness quite well, I think.
Yeah, maybe the Watcher would be in
Yes.
Multiverse of Madness as well.
I would
it's
think so.
Probably,
interesting,
yeah.
The fact that the Watcher in this episode he
Even
was,
talk directly to Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
He was,
Yeah.
Everyone.
yeah, he
That's a
was
new
even
thing, like-
considering like.
That's the first
interfering.
time
First
he's
time he talked to-
interacted directly. Yeah.
Oh,
with,
the
with the
Watcher.
character.
Yeah.
But then he still didn't. But he did break some kind of rules as
Oh,
a
the
Watcher.
Watcher.
So
Oh.
because he wasn't just watching, he was actually talking to
Yeah.
So he's talking to him.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but effectively he was warned.
Yeah.
But as well, he didn't exactly come watching and not doing anything. It was Doctor Strange who went up and said he has felt his presence.
Yeah, in the past, he's felt his presence.
Yeah, Doctor Strange felt
So
his
he knew.
presence.
So he knew that the Watcher was watching them.
Although that was one
felt-
of the rules that he wasn't supposed to break by directly
Probably.
interacting with. you
But
know.
Yeah.
but it was practically the end of their universe. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Probably because of his power, he can sense his presence before, and it's the first time.
Yeah,
Anyone
and
talking to the Watcher.
he even asked the Watcher to reverse it, but
Yeah, he begged him. Yeah,
But he
the
couldn't.
Watcher
he said,
can't do it.
I would punish you if I could, but I can't because I can't or something.
Yeah.
Actually, can't do it. So
And by then it was probably too late. Like, like the damage was done.
done his damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, right? Like the question of how he actually could even like hear and see the Watcher when no one else can. He must be so powerful, like at that point in time, that he
From-
could
Yeah.
actually see the Watcher himself.
He absorbed so much power from
From
all
all
those
these
mystical beings.
all
So
these beings. Yeah.
that's made him super
Yeah.
powerful.
Very deep mystical powers. And
Yeah, so the whole time loop thing was also quite similar to Dormammu.
the Mamu, I come to bargain. That's
Yeah.
he's-
Like, how many times did Doctor Strange die when he said, "I've come to bargain"?
yeah. In the first movie, it was
So it's
Many
reflected
times.
now with like Christine dying so many times.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay,
this time he goes back in time to try to save.
save
Uh,
Christine
love-
and
love of
seeing
the
her die like so many times.
But
It-
Yeah.
Instead of him dying so many times in Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
good twist, and
Yeah.
I guess the many times he tried, he couldn't because she was destined to die.
Yeah.
To the absolute
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
It wasn't Benedict Cumberbatch, right? It was someone else.
What-
Didn't
it was.
It was.
Was it him?
No,
It
it
was-
was his voice.
Oh yes, it
It-
is.
yeah.
It is his voice.
It would.
In fact, the whole
was
cast of Doctor
two-
Strange
yeah.
came back.
Yeah,
whole
they were
cast.
the
It
two
did.
Benedicts and Rachel McAdams
Yeah.
and
Benedict Wong.
Benedict.
I love that guy.
McAdams.
Christine Palmer is back, yes, and then we've got
I mean,
Tilda
both-
Swinton.
Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, Tilda Swinton
Tilda
too.
Swinton.
Like all their voices were authentic. Like you could hear it was them.
Jeffrey Wright obviously.
Of course, and then they had a new person, Ben.
Oh Ben.
Oh,
Oh Ben, I didn't. Really...
It's a new person.
Yeah,
The new
Yeah.
addition to the cast.
because I
Yeah.
thought, he wasn't really part of the original So Strange movie. So I thought, okay, this is the new character.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can-
so
yeah.
they actually had all of the originals.
Benedict Wong is back as Wong.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Yeah,
Two
he's back.
Benedicts.
He was also in Shang-Chi.
He's also in
Uh-huh.
Shang-Chi.
Actually, oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they did mention that Benedict Wong is going to be in the Shang-Chi movie.
Oh, cool.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, so there's going to be that whole connection there for Shang-Chi's.
Mm.
Cool.
So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward now more to like the new Spider-Man No Way Home because we
Yeah.
want to know how this new spell about
That's right.
like reversing or making people forget who Spider-Man actually is.
That's right. After seeing that trailer, it's made me even more intrigued to see
It's even more intriguing. Yeah.
how that plays out.
And Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
Can't wait for that too.
for sure.
And-
Yeah, everything is leading up to Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
And Quantumania,
Yeah.
where we will actually see
Ant-Man 3.
where we'll actually see probably the battle with Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Awesome.
we already know that's Kang.
Hmm.
The time traveler.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So at the end, when right at the end, he was trapped in that void. It looks like the shape where he's trapped. Like it's all
Like a
a
crystal.
bunch of hexagons or something.
Yeah, it's like a crystal.
Yeah.
That was a good episode though. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
I thought it was excellent.
It was a great episode.
It's
Yeah.
kind of different to the.
It's very different.
First three. It's kind of
Yep.
it's much darker in a
And
way.
yeah,
Yeah,
and they also
I
still
agree.
try to play some similar jokes as well. Like
What's Strange's name?
Armani.
Yeah, Amani. Yeah, because it's strange. Because yep, I've heard
Yeah, but
Stranger
it's
Things,
no, it's strange. The similar thing happened in
the movie.
the movie as well. That was I keep forgetting that guy's name, the enemy.
Yeah, the villain.
Yeah, the villain. But
right,
it was a whole Mr. Doctor thing.
Yeah,
And no, it's strange.
play with words with the play with his name. Strange. Yeah.
It almost became Mr. Doctor. It's
And
strange.
here he's called Dr. Amani.
There must be a lot of
Okay, Easter eggs. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this one.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's strange.
The whole
Maybe
car
who am I
crash.
to judge?
Okay, the car crash. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it was the
that's
same.
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
But instead, Stephen Strange was on his own in the original. But no Christine Palmer in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But this time they're both in the car. Yeah.
Yeah, they were both in the car.
And this time he was celebrating for his radical hemispherectomy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was attending a neurological society dinner. In this one, different. That's a little bit of a difference.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's different as well. But in the original, he was also distracted by like someone calling him
Yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
And he like briefly glimpsed over, and then the crash happened.
And then some of the scenes that were reused. The depressed Strange during his hippie traveler phase.
Hey,
Yeah, and then the
Kamatage.
Kamatage, that's it.
touch. Testing
That
the
was the-
time stone on an apple. Everyone's death in hospital, and Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
could have said, I
That's the
think
trademark line.
they only did that once. It's like multiple times.
Yeah.
But I guess they did that in a different way with Christine dying many times.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cagliostro.
That's
Yeah.
a new introduction, I think. Cagliostro,
Yeah.
which is I think it was in the comics.
No, it was in the MCU as well. It was in the
Oh.
whole
Well,
ancient
it's
library.
the tome that he consults. Yeah.
Oh, in the
that's
first movie.
basis
The Eye of
time travel.
Oh yeah. They brought it up again, Cagliostro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where he learned the whole like time loop for Dormammu. I've come to bargain.
Strange is the sorcerer supreme.
Yeah, that's what he became a Sorcerer Supreme. Yes.
Well, on one hand, he did become the leader, right, following the Ancient One's death. But on the other, he doesn't seem to command the same authority as the Ancient One. Because we haven't actually seen him being officially referenced as Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
he has
Mm.
kind of, he is,
He's taken on the role as Sorcerer
taken
Supreme.
on the role as the the new Ancient One or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus, I think like the previous point, the Cagliostro,
Cogliostro.
I think.
Yep.
That's the ultimate. Yeah, that person, whatever that being is, it's the ultimate
Yeah, he's a sorcerer.
sorcerer. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ultimate.
Yeah.
So you might get to see Cagliostro in the future, maybe.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
Very
after his time of trying to do time travel, he also maybe gave up because he knew that death was the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would the person in the library say the same thing? Like, death is also part of the plan.
Mm.
And he was like practically the
makes
second hand
sense.
to Cagliostro in the library.
He was the guardian. So.
Yeah, he was the guardian,
Of the
so
library.
The guardian of the library. Yeah.
they must have
He was-
had the same idea. Like, death was part of the plan.
Yeah.
Yep. They weren't trying to avoid it or trying to, live
Well,
forever.
Doctor Strange was trying to
Yeah.
to prevent it.
Yeah, but T disagreed with it already.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I did something reckless.
Something reckless.
Yeah, we said that already. It's so similar to what's gonna happen in No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best foreshadowing yet for No Way Home's multiverse incident.
Yeah, once I saw this, I reminded. It reminded me so heavily of like the No Way Home trailer.
Catching this guy is not supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
so
he already
over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already said that already. That was one thing that just.
So 100. This is the reversal.
Yeah, that's the reversal.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that scene that reminds me of, the movie Groundhog Day. Like,
this whole episode is practically Groundhog
Day. To try to save the old man.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the day repeats itself again and again, but this time Strange actively did himself.
He actually potentially.
Yeah, he intentionally.
Can turn back himself. Yeah.
Christine Everhart.
Another Christine.
Oh, this is another Christine, is it? The journalist who briefly replaced Pepper Potts as Tony Stark's love interest in Iron Man 2.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah, the blonde girl. Yeah.
Yes.
Iron Man 2 and 2 or 3.
Iron Man. I do remember.
Yeah. The news
right.
Yeah.
Okay. The journalist. Strange time travel proves that Hawk was right. Remember what Hawk says?
What did he say?
Yeah, like the weird time travel rules. Like, you can't change the past without changing the future or something. That weird conversation in.
That's right, because the past then becomes your future.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that old past doesn't become your new future. You're just changing a different universe or timeline. You're not changing your existing timeline that you're from. Is what they was trying to say.
Yeah, I remember you chucked in the line when he said, "So Back to the Future is all rubbish." Then,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ancient one.
Oh, it's the comics, eh?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the comics one, so this one's here. But I guess this part makes sense.
And Marvel does the Doctor Who, really? Okay.
I haven't watched enough Doctor Who
to
get the reference.
Why might even call it a fixed point in time, which is a concept that Doctor Who fans will be familiar with. So
yeah,
Doctor Who has a concept of fixed points.
But this is slightly different because this particular universe's point in time where they cannot change.
Yeah.
Another universe, as we have seen in the movie, it's already different.
Yeah.
So that absolute point isn't in the sacred timeline, per se. Because Christina's alive.
Yeah, in the sacred timeline, she's still.
So I guess this particular timeline, that was an absolute fixed point in time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then Strange does Loki's fall.
Yeah.
Heads lands face down and raises his head, looking sorry for himself.
He even fell down the same hole.
Right.
Like how Loki fell down the hole. And he was falling for 30 minutes, but this time he wasn't falling for 30 minutes.
It's a short fall, yeah.
Yeah, it was a shorter fall.
Loki fall.
But Loki was falling for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not in this one.
So the God of Mischief hurtling through different worlds for 30 minutes while he and Thor chatted.
And then at the end he said, I've been falling for 30 minutes. Quite a funny line.
Yeah.
Oh, bang! A new edition.
Yeah, new character.
Yeah.
The Guardian of the Library.
Oh, this is interesting because in the comics he's actually Cagliostro himself.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Okay.
So in MCU they've changed it around a bit.
Yeah.
Then maybe it actually was maybe he wasn't just a librarian in this one as well.
Yeah, because Strange did question, right, whether the keeper
He
is
asked
Cagliostro.
whether
He asked, are you Cagliostro?
Yeah, so I guess
said
the
no.
whole death is a plan thing makes more sense then.
Yeah, if he
Because
said
if
it.
Kelly Gliostro said it himself, then he must have realized it himself as well that death was part of the plan. That
Yeah.
actually makes it suit better, actually.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
It makes more sense.
The Darkhold.
Actually studied the Darkhold. Yeah, wow.
The Darkhold.
Yeah.
Okay.
We glimpsed that in one.
Reference from One Division and Agents of
Yeah,
Shield.
One Division. Yeah.
Darkhold.
Cassilis. You strangers.
That's it.
Cassilius.
That's the villain, Jono.
Cassilius.
Cassilius.
I
It's
keep
really
forgetting
hard
the
to
name.
pronounce that.
Cassilius.
Cassilius.
Yeah.
Mr. Doctor.
Yeah, Mr. Doctor.
Strange. Maybe who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge?
Yeah, I remember that line.
Yeah.
He also had a conversation like that with Ant-Man. Ant-Man when they first introduced Ant-Man to Doctor Strange. They had a mix-up with words with the Strange.
Oh, okay.
I was reminded of the one with Spider-Man. It says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Peter Parker. Doctor Strange." So, oh, we're using our made-up names. Okay, then I am Spider-Man.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The time travel symbol, yeah. Yeah, it's the same one as in the Eye of Agamotto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hydra's monster. Yeah, I remember this from.
Yeah, that was from the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
episode.
so that was
Dimension. Was that from episode 1?
From the
It looks
premiere.
like
Yeah.
The
So
one
that
that
was the
Red Skull summoned.
so it could be the same monster.
I think they were trying to imply it was the same monster.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Shuma Gorath.
Chimagora.
Photograph.
Oh,
Yeah. Except this time it gets absorbed by Doctor Strange.
That's
So
Well, part of it.
yeah.
Part of it.
Doctor Strange has its power, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
we might see like more presence of this Shumagoroth going
Because,
forward.
yeah, because it seems to be it's interdimensional. Because he might be able to travel across universes.
Yeah.
Wow, what a power!
Yeah. It's pretty
Please don't bargain.
interesting.
What Dormammu did.
Well,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But
tried
I guess
to.
Dormammu was forced to anyway.
He eventually conceded.
Yeah.
Sumaket. What's Sumaket? Oh, the Litany of
Um,
Monsters.
Sumaket.
The Lord of the Old Ones and Enemy of Nemo. Oh, okay.
I didn't know what that
Glowing
was.
green
So
skull thing with horns and wings.
yeah.
A lot of the monsters I did not know.
I didn't recognize them specifically.
Yeah,
I mean,
thought-
some like the Cerberus I do kind of recognize because that's from
But it's a mythological
Greek
creature.
myths. Yeah, it's a mythological creature. It's
creatures,
like
yeah.
the Sphinx. Like you've heard of these kind of creatures before. So,
Yeah,
Yep. And even
Like-
a dragon at one point.
yeah, the dragon.
there was a serpent with two heads, which reminded
Yeah.
me of a Godzilla villain or something.
Yeah.
And he even got like the different cape from that
The bat, or the cockroach, or whatever it is.
cockroach
The
looking
bugs.
The bug, yeah.
The bug.
I stop at bugs, but I'll get the cape.
But the
Yeah,
cape was
like-
cool.
nice cape.
So I stop at bugs.
This necromancer.
It's kind of interesting though because the two capes fight as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Middle cape fight.
Cape fight. Yeah.
The necromancer. The more
Yeah,
mystic
so-
creatures that he absorbs, the more power he exudes. Take on traits of HPs before. What? Turning into Jafar.
Jafar from Aladdin. Wow.
It's a bit of
Jafar.
a interesting reference.
That's an
French
interesting
crossover.
reference. I did not.
Jafar.
I didn't
Maybe-
really make the
yeah.
connection.
Yeah, neither did I. Didn't make a connection at all. So
I think they tried to pull a really far out connection.
Yeah.
Because even though Jafar did that in the Aladdin movie, in a similar way of like absorbing a lot of creatures, it's not the same in this one.
Yeah, they modified it. It's like the X-wing in episode 1 or 2.
2, yeah.
It's such a
The
abstract
possible X-wing that doesn't look exactly like
Yeah,
one.
it's like that.
Oh, yeah, talking about capes, yeah.
Yeah. 2 different capes.
Cloak of levitation.
Levitation.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute that he started with the gnome. He started sucking the power from the gnome or the dwarf.
Oh, yeah, that no.
Cute.
Yeah.
Poor gnome.
Yeah, little there.
The Dark Dimension.
Oh, yeah, she still used power from the Dark Dimension again, and she actually admitted to use it.
Yeah, secret connection to the evil realm, which we saw back in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, which is what made the.
Also, the Darkhold.
That's what made the other guy not like using. Going against the Ancient One a bit because she used power of the Dark Dimension.
Yep.
What was that guy's name again? I keep forgetting. Too many movies to remember.
Yeah.
You mean the villain from Doctor Strange? Or?
He becomes the villain.
But towards the end, like most of the time, he was on their side.
But at the end,
towards the end.
Yeah. But in the end, he like turned.
Yeah, because he was,
too many sorcerers, he says.
Yeah, too many sorcerers.
What was that guy's name?
Is it mentioned in this article or not?
No.
I'm just finding it. That guy's.
Remember at the end he unhealed his legs. The guy had legs healed.
Mordo.
Mordo, yeah.
Mordo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baron Mordo.
Right.
Oh, he was mentioned in this article.
What way?
I saw his name earlier. Okay. If you scroll back up.
Okay, cool. Mordo.
How do you even spell his name?
Baron
M-O-R, is it?
M-O-R.
Do a fine.
Just a little bit.
Oh, there it is. Baron Mordo.
Oh yeah, this was just here in the Necromancer
when he
one.
killed,
when he killed Baron Mordo.
Yeah, like but the Necromancer, I haven't seen this, like this character.
Yeah, I think this is from the comics.
Well.
I think it's.
Are they just talking about
comics,
in the comics, not in the movies, right?
Yeah.
Because I never saw the Necromancer in the movies.
No, we haven't seen the Necromancer in movies.
Definitely not in the movies.
Yeah, he's not in the movies.
So it seems like in the comics, Baron Mordo becomes an enemy.
Yeah.
Vishanti, what's Vishanti?
Vishanti.
Oh, the
Vishanti was named after that guardian. That
it's a
protection spell
named after the guardian Vishanti. So it was cast in by Wong.
By Wong, that's right.
Yeah, Wong cast that protection spell for him.
Yeah, so this might be some other comic thing in which we're not really too strong with.
Yeah. So yeah, we're referring to some comic stuff. Yeah. The Infinity War lasso. Sounds like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's very Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but it's a really magical one instead.
Yeah.
Which Steven uses to ensnare his wicked alternate self. The roles are then reversed. Oh, okay, yeah. Strange used it to pin down Thanos.
Yeah, in that fight on that planet.
Yeah,
on his home planet. Yeah.
The clock has moved. Ishmael's clock faces off.
Yeah, the whole cloak fight.
Yep.
That's right, the cloak fight, that was cool.
Yeah.
And Stranger's arrogance.
Yeah, he didn't show much of that.
The world shouldn't pay for my arrogance, he says. Well, he did at the end admit that he was arrogant to think that he could mess with time.
But effectively, the current Doctor Strange that we have now is still kind of arrogant, thinking he can do whatever he wants.
In the
So I guess this
sacred
is a good glimpse
timeline,
of
yeah.
what happens if he goes all the way, which is not
Yeah.
a good outcome.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
glimpse
but
of that.
effectively using the spell is partially his arrogance as well.
Yeah, so this
And
is
yeah,
what
and there are already people saying that he was being arrogant for casting the spell in Spider-Man No Way Home already.
okay.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to prove someone wrong, and that would be Wong currently.
Yeah, recent developments in Spider-Man No Way Home prove that leader has changed because, and this episode shows that with enough motivation, Stranger's egotistical ambition could end the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just No Way Home.
So
It's exactly the same thing.
So technically, he could be the next big villain.
Who could be the next villain?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Because of his egotistical and
that's
arrogance.
That's a
They're
possibility.
rebellious.
The other thing that that this episode has explained is possibly how you can have those multiple Spider-Man who are gonna appear.
That's right. If there's gonna be a multiverse, then yeah.
Well, they've been teasing that for ages.
The Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. To see all the Spider-Mans come together.
All the coming together.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Well, we already know that Electro is going to be in there from the Amazing Spider-Man series, and Alfred Molina from the original series.
That's right. Well, he was in the trailer as well. So,
yeah.
Octopus.
Alfred Molina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Green Goblin.
Which we hear the voice of.
Yeah. It sounds a lot like Willem Dafoe's laugh.
It does.
I guess what
that laugh, yeah.
I guess what this is trying to say is that, you know, potentially the, you remember how the Ancient Ones split the timeline and created variants? So this is saying how this could be the way to have the Spider-Man, different Spider-Man coexisting in the same universe.
Leading to No Way Home.
But I guess we don't know because the movie isn't out yet until December.
That's right, but then the whole point of having these what ifs is, like
introduce
potentially
the concepts.
It's a potential plan or potential idea
of how it could happen.
What was the cause? Yeah, how it caused before going to No Way Home. Yeah. And introducing these concepts to them.
Yeah, introducing the concepts, right? Hinting
of
teasing
multiverse.
a bit. Yeah.
So everything's in multiverse. I really enjoyed this episode. It was
it's a really good episode. I liked it.
I loved it. Yeah, it was so good in so many ways.
Definitely better than last episode.
This one actually added a lot more drama.
It was darker.
It had so much more depth, emotional depth as well.
Yeah, emotionally depth. Still not
more sad.
It's sad, yes, but not enough to make people cry, I think.
Yeah.
It's sad in a way that he couldn't save, his love of his life, but he'd keep trying, but but in the end he couldn't anyway. So
but they actually fit it so well in 30 minutes.
It didn't feel like it didn't feel rushed.
So this is exactly what I would have liked, the previous episode to be more like, to have that kind of pacing. And
the last episode was
definitely rushed.
That was so rushed.
This one is paced alright.
Yeah. I didn't mind the fast pace action-packed thing. Like, it keeps you attention.
Yeah, but I guess too much stuff happened in the previous one. But
this pacing, the pacing is more natural here for sure.
Yes.
And they actually brought out a lot more of that story as well, like showing Christine's death multiple times. That was actually quite sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad. Yeah, I felt sad for that part.
Yeah.
When he kept dying over, he kept trying to save her, but then she kept dying. Pretty sad.
Yeah, you get to feel that connection with Doctor Strange in that moment. You could actually see how he's feeling.
So it had a lot more this emotional resonance.
Yeah, emotional resonance. Yeah.
Whereas you feel like, in the previous episode, with the Avengers suddenly dying, it happened so quickly. You didn't really kind of feel much, absorb it, in that sense.
But then in the end, the entire universe is destroyed.
Oh yeah, we are talking about Mordo.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
He wasn't actually in this episode, not directly.
Yeah, he wasn't in the episode because he was the one who trained with Doctor Strange.
Yeah. And because
he was the one who actually trained Doctor Strange, not exactly Wong.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, he obviously became evil.
Yeah, he became bad. Maybe not exactly evil currently. He just thinks that because the Ancient One used the power from the Dark Dimension.
That's right.
Although he will appear in Multiverse of Madness because it's confirmed that the actor will be in the movie.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
The way they ended it in #1. Yeah.
But I guess this won't be the only Doctor Strange-like episode, because if we saw some in like a teaser or in the pictures, there is possibly a Spider-Man version of Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, I thought there was gonna be this one, but it wasn't. Yeah.
It must be a different next episode or different episode.
It might be a different episode. Maybe not next week's one, or maybe it is. They already put out a teaser.
The image, is this the one?
No, that's not it.
Episode 5.
Got Thor. Look like Thor.
Does it have Thor too?
No, not from what I saw in the premiere.
Oh,
that might be effectively the wrong one, maybe.
Episode 5, this one, right?
I guess next one is episode 5.
I think it's because the new trailer only came out quite recently.
Okay.
And it does seem like it is the Iron Man and Michael B. Jordan one. Killmonger.
Well, I definitely like to see that one, for sure. Nice to see him back again.
Yeah. Whichever character they feature, I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah.
Every single one of these is talking about Thor.
It's so strange. Like, if the episode is really about Eric Killmonger, why is Thor's picture there? You know, like.
Sure.
Maybe
it's a bit confusing.
Yeah, that's a bit misleading.
It's funny how you're talking about Doctor Strange in there. Everything's strange.
Everything's strange.
It's strange.
What to expect?
It's strange.
Yeah, because some of them are not like proper ones from like Marvel.
Is it more like speculation or prediction of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's not an official promo picture.
This is the trailer, isn't it?
Best way to find it is Disney Plus.
But here we go.
No, it's a concept again.
Oh, what?
That's
concept.
No,
it says concept. It's
That's
not. It's
old
not
episode.
real.
Yeah, it's got Captain Carter. It's old.
Yeah.
Is there official Disney Plus?
Where's the official one? Where's the real one?
Or maybe there isn't one. I just found that the one I looked at was also a concept, but that was based off like proper images that we saw before as well.
Oh, okay.
And Screen Culture's one is not confirmed either.
Yeah, so maybe it is the Thor one.
The official Disney Plus channel?
No. Screen Culture's one is also not official either.
Okay. Alright.
This is by Marvel Entertainment. Actually, no, this is not right either.
That's not right too.
It says episode 5 takes a strange turn, which is what we just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's...
But it's episode 4.
That's episode 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not 5. It's
okay, this definitely is strange because we don't know.
It's very strange.
I think they got mixed up.
I think we're in a different timeline.
Yeah, everything is really strange right now.
We're in a different timeline.
I think they've got it mixed up with episode 4.
We split into 2 timelines. Strange.
Actually, how does this What If episode set up Dr. Doom? I didn't get this reference.
He was in the Fantastic Four, right? So.
Yeah, but how did he? Oh, the library of Cagliostro again.
It's the whole library episode, like I mean that part of the episode.
But how does it tie to Doctor Doom? Is Doctor
Doom
connected?
Because isn't he from the Dark Dimension or like?
Is this the Swan Enemy of the Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, he's an enemy of the Fantastic Four,
Oh, okay.
yes.
So
But
Cagliostro was potential.
That's who I know. He's a famous villain for.
Oh no, it was because Cagliostro mentored him.
Yeah,
like
yeah. So Dark has always shown Doom has always shown an interest in the mystic arts.
Oh, he mentored Doom.
And so Cagliostro is like one of the mentors or tutors.
Okay.
Although he did use dark magic, or like he was into it, apparently.
Yeah.
But he never really used dark magic, from what I know.
Not in those crappy movies, no.
Not in the movies we've seen.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, as we know, Disney now has acquired the rights.
Yeah, they didn't really. Yeah.
Possibly see him in the near future. Yeah.
They didn't really make much of that part of his character at all in the Fantastic Four movies.
Or the non-MCU ones.
Yeah. So it does seem like there is no official teaser yet for episode 5.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Waiting to be surprised.
What was the ancient one's rule again? The rule that shouldn't be broken.
Yeah, true.
Something to mess with.
Don't mess with the timeline.
Time, right?
Yeah, don't mess with the timeline.
Don't mess.
Yeah. So he.
Doctor Strange is doing exactly the opposite. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what the timekeepers, are doing as well.
TVA.
But
that's what
TVA allowed the whole Avengers to do that.
Yeah, he did.
And even in the end, Tilda Swinton's Ancient One did give the time stone to the Hulk.
Yeah, just gave it away. Once he mentioned Doctor Strange's name. Oh, Doctor Strange direct Shay's reaction.
Oh, the original director, shares his reaction to this episode. What does he say? He says, "You was terrific."
Of course, he'll say that, but it was bad.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, there's no question. Yeah,
they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a much better episode to me than the previous one. So I really like this one.
Yeah, I mean, it really, what I'm gonna say, it really shows the whole potential of this What If series, like what it could be.
That's right.
As in, this glimpse of, this is a particularly tragic one.
I like the dark elements. I like how they mixed all the dark elements with all the other time travel elements.
That's right.
So good.
So, an interesting.
Only if he's evil.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
This
theory.
version of Strange could have taken down Thanos.
Yeah, because he came so powerful, right? Like sucking up all the power from those.
Maybe.
I suppose.
Only if he's evil.
The evil Doctor Strange.
It's kind of like you have to turn to the dark side of the Force or something.
Yeah, to become more powerful. Doctor Evil Strange.
But you never know. What if he ended up sort of turning and joining his side?
He might join
because he's evil.
Yeah, but effectively as well, I think how you see him getting all of those monsters.
Sucking in the monsters.
Yeah,
sucking in all the monsters. A lot of time has passed as well.
Yes, because Obeng had aged already.
Yeah. He could have been there for like years because
that's true.
He did age.
So Ben,
quite a lot and then died.
Ben became very old and died.
We are not told how long, but looks like it was a long time.
Must have been years.
Decades.
Yeah, probably decades, yeah. But I guess we'll find out.
And also
maybe we won't because it's just contained episode.
Kang. It raises the bar for Kang now. Because the Ancient One was able to split timelines.
Okay.
But can Kang do that, right?
I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
Well, there are multiple different versions of Kang, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He Who Remains. What we saw.
I mean, the variant we saw, he looks too friendly to be a evil villain.
Yeah, He Who Remains was not Kang.
Yeah, he's a good.
Well, he's a variant.
Yeah, he is a variant of the person who is Kang, but
he's variant Kang the
He's not
Conqueror.
actual Kang. He's a nicer.
He's expected to be more powerful than He Who Remains.
Yeah, He Who Remains is a version of Kang, but not Kang.
Yeah.
Not Ultimate Kang for sure.
Yeah, so what they did say was correct, and even he admitted himself that
I think I'm bad.
Kang the Conqueror did not appear in Loki.
Yes.
Yeah, he said, "You think I'm bad? You should see my other variants." Yeah.
Yeah, it was a variant of Kang.
Yeah, so
He
like
Who Remains.
One of the nicer ones.
But that was definitely not Kang.
Definitely not. No.
Yeah, but
He remains.
See, the thing is, right? When we saw the universe collapsing, no one stopped it. So that sort of suggests that no one was powerful enough to stop it. Not even He Who Remains or even Kang himself.
Well, He Who Remains had control of the TVA, so
yeah.
and now that's completely like blown out of the water, and now there are too many Nexus events and the multiverse is happening. So
it's chaos now. Too many branches.
Yeah, too many branches to prune.
Multiverse of madness is incoming.
But you can see where the MCU is taking this phase, like with all these new characters. They have a time travel element, time travel characters.
And not exactly time travel, all the variants from different universes.
Yeah.
I mean time-related characters. Yeah.
Yeah, guess so, because we'll also see the mighty Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder, who will be played by Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Who will be a different Jane Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Mighty Thor. Mighty
it's
Thor.
One of the Thors. Yeah.
Yep.
There'll be two Thors, right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Chris and Natalie.
But you're saying they're introducing all these new villains with time.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that conversation would happen, because you would say like Thor would go up to like Jane Foster Thor and say like, "You look like my girlfriend."
Yeah.
So you look like what?
The girlfriend.
of you used to
Yeah.
Which he was really sad about in Endgame because they broke up.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, what should our scores be in this one?
Yeah, we'll just call it.
Yeah, let's go around the table.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I really liked it. I think, for me, it's a 7.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 7 as well.
Oh.
Like, it's not a tear-jerking episode, but it really does show a lot of the range that an episode can give.
Yeah.
It's very high, Jono.
Yeah. A variety of elements.
Yeah, I think around 7.5. It's a very very Twilight Zone for sure. It's cautionary about tale about absolute power corrupting. So I really liked it.
Yeah, I like that both the emotional depth and the philosophical aspect of it.
Yeah, it definitely had some emotional depth as well.
And a Groundhog Day aspect to it as well.
Yes.
Groundhog Day.
That was great.
That's what
every sci-fi show does a Groundhog Day type episode.
Yeah, at least one episode.
At least one episode.
Yeah, but it's done in a different but a good way though.
Yeah.
Which actually made it more sad because Doctor Strange was the one doing it. He did it to himself.
That's right.
Well, it's the whole question of is the love of a woman worth the universe, right? It's a question that a lot of other sci-fi series have not all of them, but some of them have tackled.
Wasn't Anakin like that? Anakin?
Either way, a little bit.
Anakin was, sort of ended up, basically destroying so much of his life, and
Yeah,
but this is
it was
Jedi. This is the whole universe collapsing.
But this is even a greater stakes, in this episode.
Yeah, even greater stakes.
Is the whole universe you're talking about impacting the whole universe?
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Because his power is so much greater than Anakin. So.
What a deep theme, yeah.
But effectively, I agree. It's a similar idea because even that love drove him to
madness.
Well,
not like the dark path.
Right.
Yeah, to the dark side, and in the end, she died anyway.
Yeah.
I guess the main theme is
and he became quite
bad. Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys said, it's a variety of elements mixed. I think it blended well together, and it had some emotional depth. It had some dark elements. It had some new concepts of time. So yeah, I just enjoyed it from beginning to end, and I think I'll give it a 9. 8.5. 8.5. Yeah.
Wow.
I like that.
My favorite episode, I think. So. Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
My favorite one is still the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good too. Yeah, with Star-Lord.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was really funny. And
yeah,
that was enjoyable. Yeah.
That was a great opener. That was actually our second episode. Yeah.
It was second episode.
Second, yeah.
And with Chadwick Boseman.
I give this one an 8. I give this one an 8. I think.
An 8.
Wow. That's high too.
Yeah, it's funny because Jeff always is right on the dot
IGN.
with IGN. IGN gives this an 8 anyway.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like 3 in a row now, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Are you Jeff, writing reviews for IGN?
Maybe you're secretly working for IGN.
I get IGN.
Oh, really? Wow.
I never trust IGN reviews.
I mean, I think they're right to the point though. In this episode, it says it's power of grief corrupting.
Yeah, grief. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
It can lead you astray.
You really feel his grief.
Yep.
There's no bargaining with death. Anyway.
Yeah. Come to bargain, but they can't bargain with death now.
Yep.
In fact, Death is a character. I think, in fact, Death is a character, right, in the MCU.
Lady Death.
Oh, Lady Death.
In Marvel Comics, yeah.
If you're considering the love of Deadpool to
Thanos?
Lady Death. And Thanos, yes.
Yeah, Thanos, yeah.
Thanos loved Lady Death. And also Deadpool did.
Oh, really? Okay, Deadpool as well.
Yeah, so Thanos actually cursed Deadpool with life. So he could never die to be with Lady Death.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, what do you think of this? This just appeared 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Actually, not 2 minutes. 17 hours. It says it debunks the fact the theory that Doctor Strange will be evil, because the whole point of What If is to show alternate realities that won't happen, and because we've seen that he's evil in What If, that implies that he won't be evil.
Okay. I see.
Two evils make a right.
But that doesn't mean it can't happen.
True.
Yeah.
Still possible. Yeah.
Maybe he can be both. Like he's, I don't know, evil first and then not evil later.
Or they could do
we'll find out,
something similar with having 2 Doctor Stranges.
They could do the split Doctor Strange.
Could do it.
Split again.
Yeah, they could do it.
Character. Split halves.
I guess we'll find out because the movies aren't out yet.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be out for a while.
That's right. Not till December.
No, this no, Doctor Strange won't be till next year. Spider-Man will be.
Spider-Man will be December, and then Doctor Strange next year. Yeah.
But Multiverse of Madness is March, sometime March next year.
Yeah, March.
Yeah. It might be delayed.
Yep, and it does seem like since Shang-Chi is now out in cinemas, it's been doing quite well.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just
like
how
those who are in places anyway. In places where there's no lockdown.
But effectively, no one can watch it right now.
No one in Sydney is able to do it.
At least not in Australia.
At least not in Australia, unfortunately for us. And but everyone else.
You're right. Like, it's been breaking records. Just on the Thursday opening night.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the cinemas have taken a hit because of lockdowns, but it's great to see it sort of bounce back a little. With this is exactly the kind of movie they need to kind of bounce back.
Yeah, but not first Asian superhero in the MCU.
Benedict Wong is. That's right.
But not only that.
That's what Simu Liu said in the interview.
Daisy Johnson.
Sorry.
Melinda May.
Oh, you're counting the TV. But what about movies though?
But there's still Benedict Wong.
Yeah.
We already had Wong, yeah.
He's practically a hero in itself, like.
I guess they're talking about a major.
I guess not.
Hero character.
Yeah, are they talking about the headliner, right?
Are they talking about like the lead superhero?
The lead,
the lead. That's it. The lead, the main hero.
But Wong was so good.
Well, he wasn't the lead in Doctor Strange. Otherwise, the show would be called Wong. Dr. Wong.
I actually wouldn't mind having a movie just about Wong.
Actually, I would watch it.
I'd watch it.
He should have a solo movie too.
Yeah, he should have maybe he should have his own TV series.
Yeah.
Wong. Just
quite a funny guy.
The Adventures of Wong.
Yeah.
I've heard his interviews. He's quite a funny guy.
Benedict Wong.
Benedict Wong.
He's a British actor.
Yeah. You won't mind just watching a whole TV series just about Wong. Well, even he impressed Iron Man.
He impressed Iron Man. Oh yeah.
He's an interesting character.
Yeah, like he cut off the arm of that monster guy in Infinity Wars. It's Wong get invited to my wedding.
I think he's got enough backstory to have his own series. Yeah.
And it will allow us to see more of that backstory.
Yeah.
He's such a good character.
I hope they make.
Well, I guess we're done then.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good wrap up.
So we're almost at the halfway point of the season.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, another 4 to go, is it?
5 to go.
Another 5 to go. 9 episodes.
Because is it 9 or 8?
9 episodes.
9. There was supposed to be 10, but that's.
But then because of COVID, they cut off.
But then after that, they cut by 1. But then they're making another season now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that one got put into season 2.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the next episode is about. No one knows. They're just concepts.
Except for those screen caps that show Thor with the hammer.
Yeah.
But Thor with the hammer were also in a lot of the normal promo videos before, not episode 5 itself.
Right.
That's good. We'll be surprised.
Anyways, I think it's time to end.
Alright.
Okay.
Really good episode.
Right. Alright.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Okay. Yeah.
See you
Really enjoyed it. Alright. See you guys next time.